Hey everyone, this is episode number 3 of Only Youth and Mind Power with Colonel Sanjay Pandey
Hi.
and Shubhankar, that's me. In the last two episodes, we've spoken about truthfulness, humility. I guess over the next 1 to 2 episodes at max, we're trying to make an arc of principles that every young person or even older people should live by for a better life, a more relaxed life, at least mentally. Uh, the topic of today's video, is honesty, the importance of being honest. And this is very, very similar to our first video on truthfulness. They're very similar in themes, but there are few more points that we want to bring out. My first tryst with this topic was in 2018. I have mentioned a couple of times in previous videos on another series called The Entrepreneurship that I was working in a multinational consulting company back in 2017-18 period. For about 15 months I was there. And one night I was having dinner with Colonel Pandey, and I was just telling him about just work and how everyone is in that office. One of the things I casually referenced was the fact that there's small level of corruption that's very rampant in that was very rampant in that particular company, and also any and every company. Accepted form of corruption in almost any and every company, which basically was expensing food coupons. So generally, what these firms tell you is that if you happen to stay back in office late, if you have to work till let's say 7 p.m., 8 p.m. after a particular cutoff, they allow you to buy food and then get it expensed. The company refunds that charge since you are working late, and so that was the rule. But of course, people would find loopholes. So they would find reasons to stay late in office till say 7 8 p.m. So that they can buy food and then go home. Even though their respective work would have been finished much earlier than that, their teams would have left. They would just fill in their timesheets in a faulty manner and show that they were working till let's say 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. The other thing I noticed that if I am going out alone and I want to exceed my quota of whatever 500,000 rupees per person, I would simply ask a couple of my friends, "Ki, "Arey yaar, can you just help me out? I want your expense for today." So on paper, what people would do is show that they were a party of 5 people who ate that much and had that expense covered, whereas in reality it was just one person. I even heard of someone who got fired because they would expense their Uber rides to and from office, even though they weren't taking Uber rides. They were simply commuting in their own vehicle. And that was something that got found out and they got fired for that. So the worst example, sir, was from the office pantry. There was someone who would steal milk packets that was meant for regular office consumption. They would steal that, and they were found out because like it leaked from their bag or something like that. The point simply was that all of these things were somewhat accepted, and even I had accepted it because that's what I saw. Everyone was doing it, even the senior management. What Colonel Pandey told me at that time was, if you are accepting what's happening, if you are implicitly following what they're doing, giving your expense score or whatever, it simply means you are no better. So what stops you from not indulging in all of these things?
I remember this particular incident when he was sitting and he was very animatedly telling me how people handle food coupons and how we do this and how we do that. Knowing Shubhankar maybe about 3-4 years previous to that, and knowing him, I knew no, this is not the boy. No, he wouldn't do it. But then, how easy it is for anyone to fall for these things in corporate. I had to tell him. I could not have told him that this is wrong, this is right. So I just started. I said, "How much are you permitted?" So he gave me a figure, 200-300 rupees or something like this. Am I right?
Yeah, 500 rupees.
So 500 rupees. I said, well, at the best, how many times in a week, if you do, no alarm would be raised? I think he said about 2-3 times. I said, fine, 3 times. 1,500 rupees, 4 weeks, 6,000 rupees, 72,000 rupees a year. So then I just asked Shubhankar, I said, that's your cost. I said, that's your saleable cost. I said, I can buy you for 72,000 rupees. I said, is this how low you rate yourself? Tomorrow, if you are permitted the same thing for 6 days a month, because you got a promotion, I said, your saleable cost is 1,44,000. The corruption that you do with either the milk packets or Uber, just extrapolate, count it for the entire year. Is that your cost? Look at the mirror. Ask yourself, is this your cost? I am talking to you, looking into your eyes. I took up my first job. My first salary started on 16th September 1982. This is 2021. How many years? 39 years. I have not done 1 rupee correction. 15 years I have spent in corporate, my own company, or working somewhere, or 25, 26 years in army. I have not done 1 rupee corruption, because every time I feel like doing it, I ask myself only one question. If I count this over a year's cost, how much does it come to? Is my cost that much? If you're okay, absolutely fine. That's how you rate yourself. So when I did this all calculation and I told him, I didn't tell him, okay, yeah, don't do it or do it. I just asked him, I said, so your cost is about 72,000 rupees a year. What is the difference between you and any other employee in that MNC, including the senior management that you talk, that this is a rampant practice? So does that justify your dishonesty? It doesn't. Your honesty is your own. Do not try to paint your honesty with an organizational culture. If it wasn't yours, it is not yours. Again, like the first 2 episodes which we spoke of about truthfulness and humility, the third one, this one is about honesty. All 3 videos, whatever I talk is my practiced character traits for life. At 61, when I look at you and say that I have not done it. So, do I look very poor? Can you see the strength I have got to look into the camera and talk like this? How many people are going to be talking like this? Show this video to superior who you think is honest or who says that he is very honest, and you say, why don't you make a video like this of yours, sir? Or madam? You require courage to look into camera, to look into eyes. And remember one thing, a dishonest man can never look in eyes. Practiced honesty, practiced truthfulness, practiced humility is what I talk of. Today when I talk about, just a minute. Today when I talk here and I see Shubhankar, other than that one time when he spoke about that MNC and I never gave him a dressing down. I just simply discussed with him certain things, a question answer session.
So that was enough of a dressing down.
Yeah, that is enough. That has to be enough. Remember this thing. This is what exactly I am trying to highlight. When a man with strength of character, like me, asks you in very low tone 2 questions. Okay, Shubhankar, how much does it work out to be annually? So 72,000 rupees. Okay, fine. So that's your cost. Period. You don't have to do anything. You have put a man to shame to that level where he will not look into your eyes again unless he changes his path. When he changes his path, he knows that he has regained that strength to look into eyes. So this means you can always reform. You can reform today. So if you are watching this video, you have been indulging in small dishonesties at your workplace, at your home, at any place with your friend. Honesty is not always in terms of money, cash or kind. Honesty is in terms of your relations. Honesty is in terms of your thoughts. Honesty is being truthful to yourself and to admitting if you have been dishonest, you have to have that courage to say that yes, that is a mistake I have done.
Yeah.
There are numerous amounts of time when I am very active on Twitter. I don't take second time to apologize to someone. Yeah, that's my mistake. I think it's very wrong. I am one of the known feminists, very, very strong feminists. I did pass a comment sometimes where someone on Twitter replied me, Sir, I think what you have written is very, very incorrect and it's against the female gender. I not only apologized, I wrote there, I will not delete my tweet to run away. That yes, if I have done a mistake, let that be in the public domain. Let people know that yes, even this man can commit mistakes. So we all commit mistakes.
Yes.
So there is always a way to come back.
Sir, for some reason, I never seem to be able to see your mistakes, though.
No, question is no, that is being biased.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course, everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
And my point is, if you make mistakes, don't hide it.
Yeah.
You're human.
The best part, sir, was that after that dinner conversation that I had with Colonel Pandey, I went back to work, and this was probably just a month or two into my being working in that company. Uh, After that, I became so strict with myself that if I were going out and if unless I had a legitimate cause, I would just not do. I would not misuse that rule. I was known amongst my friends for being super strict with myself. And there was a point where a friend of mine asked me, "Here, can I take your code?" Because I said, "Why? What happened?" He said, "No, my parents are coming over and I want to give them a treat." I simply said something on the lines of what you said to him. I said to him, "यार, अपने parents को अपने पैसे से तो खिला दे." And I just passed that comment in a very casual way, never really thought much about it. He came back to me a week or so later. He said, what you said just shook me up so much that I couldn't help it.
Remember these things. When an honest man makes a statement, he does not have to shout. He does not have to hammer the point home.
Yeah.
He simply has to say, the strength of character is so much that it puts people to shame. Isn't it? There are times when what Shubhankar is saying, things like that have happened to me, and I have actually gone a step further, handling this sort of case when someone has said that why don't you do this and give your card to me because I want so and so things, which I knew was actually against. So I would just take out my wallet and I would pretend, oh shit, yeah, I've forgotten. Why don't you take cash instead? That was my way of conveying in a very humiliating way. That finally everything, if it has to come down to that note, what is your saleable cost? Is it what you are worth?
Yeah.
And there are those, on the lighter side, the jokes also, that salesman who goes around, he is using a company umbrella, and the umbrella brags that man is very honest and he writes down the cost of the umbrella at the end, and the accounts guy rejects it. He says, no, this is not authorized. You are given umbrella once, so it can't be claimed. You will not get the money. The guy goes for he goes for the second tour, and he comes back, and thereafter he writes all the absolutely correct expenditures which are authorized, and then in the bottom he writes in bracket, now find the umbrella. They are on the lighter side. Point is, you are at the end of the day that person who stands in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
What is it that you want to tell yourself? That, oh, I had a great day today. आज 20,000 रुपए लेके आया. Feeling proud? Good. Very good. Let me see where it takes you. But then today, I want to ask you only one thing. Anyone who indulges in being talking, not being truthful, not being honest, at 61 years age, make videos like me. Let me see if you have the courage. If you have the courage, you have been a good man, a man of character, a woman of character.
Yeah.
Till then, just think. And thanks a lot, Shubhankar.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Bye bye and take care.